Hey everyone, I'm JimClassic, and you are watching Geekin. So, May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. I wanted to do something on Friday, May the 4th, something a little Star Wars related, something a little fun and simple. Unfortunately, I was just unable to achieve that. So, May the 8th be with you. Eh. So, Solo, a Star Wars story, as I had just mentioned, is about 3 weeks away, and especially after I opened up those Hot Wheels Star Wars ships like the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon and the Imperial Arrestor Cruiser, I'm just a smidge more excited to see Solo than I was previously. I still have my reservations, still not I'm still not buying that guy, Alden Ehrenreich. I just something about his face. I just don't, not buying it. But still willing to give it a shot. Um, Jim, what do you think about Solo? Just what are your thoughts about it, real
Well,
quick?
I don't think he particularly looks like Harrison Ford, but yeah, it's hard to say how because I haven't seen the actual movie yet. So sometimes it looks different in the trailers than they do in the actual movie. What I am excited to see is Lando Calrissian because he has not appeared in any of the movies. He's appeared in almost none of the expanded universe. I think it was like he had a brief little section in one book. He was in like 2 pages, and that's about it. So I'm excited that he's finally going to be in something and a major role in it. It looks like too.
Yeah, I have to second that. One thing that has disappointed me about the new Star Wars trilogy, The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, where's Lando? I mean, is he dead in this timeline? I found it, well, a little disappointing that he's neither mentioned nor featured in either movie.
I
And
thought Canto Bay would have been a perfect place to put him. When Moscatana told him they were going to the casino, I was sure that's where Lando was, and I thought he might have even been the slicer that she was telling Finn and Rose to go get.
that would have been good, yeah, the Canto Bite scene. I'm not a big fan of the Canto Bite scene. After seeing The Last Jedi a couple more times since I saw it in the theaters, I think my opinion of the movie has actually gone down just a little bit, but um, just a little bit.
I haven't watched it yet.
You haven't seen the second time yet? We have.
Yeah, I
Well,
haven't seen the second time.
today's May the 4th. We have to do that.
This perfect day to do it.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, regardless of the controversies of the Last Jedi or anything, like where the hell is Lando? Jim makes a good point that it's a good thing that he's going to be in the Solo movie. I mean, what's his name? Glover? Not Danny Glover. Chris Glover?
Donald Glover.
Donald Glover?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was in Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Oh, was he? Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. So Donald Glover. So it's a different actor playing Lando, obviously, but it's good to see the Lando
That'd be
character.
scary if Billy D. Williams was still playing young Lando.
That would be great. I would, with makeup and CGI effects they are today, just get Billy D. Williams to play his younger self. Perfect. It was done.
Do
Great.
Harrison Ford too.
So, but yeah, it's good. I'm looking forward to seeing Lando in action. Yeah, I have to agree. And I've seen the toys. I haven't bought any of the Solo toys yet, with the exception of the Range Trooper.
I haven't even seen any Solo toys any store I've been at.
Really, Han Solo is shelf warming. I know that for a fact. Lando, I did see a Chewbacca. I should have bought him, but I didn't. But Lando's outfit just stands out. It looks really, like, just visually, I guess stunning. I guess that's a good
Appealing?
word. What?
Appealing?
Appealing. It's just visually appealing. It stands out with the yellow shirt and the black cape and everything. It works for him.
Though that's good. He's
Yeah.
supposed to be very fashionable.
He is, yeah.
So with his big cape in the original movies.
Yeah. But the Solo toy, the Alden Ehrenreich version, he just looks so boring and just unappealing, and I can see why it looks as if no one's buying it, because I'm seeing them all over the place, just peg warming. But anyway, so got a couple of toys to review. Let's let's get to that. Let's open some of these things up and, you know, see how cool they really are.
Or how cool they're not.
Or how cool they're not. Quite possibly. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple of Star Wars toys here. We're just going to, unbox them on camera, talk about them for a minute. So what we have here is a lovely Sergeant Jenna figure from the Rogue One movie.
She is very lovely.
Is, yes. Got another Hot Wheels character car. It's the Y-Wing. This looks pretty cool. I had to nab this at Toys R Us. So we're gonna talk about this. Let's see what else. And we have a lovely Jenna figure. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. We have a Jenna figure. So we'll be discussing that. And what we have here is a Death Star Death Squad Commander. I was thinking of keeping it in the package, but you know what? Screw it. I'm going to open it up. It's already a little damaged anyway. And I'm kind of curious to get this guy open. So, we'll be doing this. We have Admiral Akbar and First Order Officer. Got this at Toys R Us for about $20 since Toys R Us is going out. And I had to get myself an Admiral Akbar. So, got that. And last but not least, we have a lovely Jenna figure. Wait. I have a clone army of them. So yes, here we are. Here are the figures I'd like to talk about today. And as you can see, yes, I do have a small clone army of Jenna. There's many of them. The TIE Fighter, the Y-Wing character car, Admiral Akbar, and some other guy. And, of course, we have the Death Squad Commander.
Could have said rebellions are built on clones.
Rebellions are built on clones, or at least this rebellion will be. We're going to start off with the Hot Wheels starships, or car ships in this case, Y-Wing fighter. So, looking at the container here. Oh, there we go. Looking at the container here, we have a sports car with a Y-Wing theme on it, and it's got the car there. It's got the Y-Wing flying over top of it. In the back, collect them all. The TIE Silencer, the Resistance Ski Speeder, which, and the TIE Fighter. All right, so let's get this thing open. Oh, instructions? No, probably not. More stuff to collect now. Great. Alright. So, here we have the Y-Wing. The Y-Wing sport version. I don't know. I don't know, I kind of like it. I like the little Rebel emblem. I like the ion cannon on the top. Definitely the engines are pretty rad. It's a cool little car. Cool little car. Let's see. And it rolls. And it rolls off the screen. So, but it's got some cool little details right there. It's got like the smooth front, kind of reminiscent of the front end of a Y-Wing fighter, and of course all the technical stuff in the back. I like it. Some people are like really hating on these Hot Wheels cars. I really dig some of these. I'm really liking them. So, we have the Y-Wing car. Over here we have Ahsoka Tano, the Millennium Falcon, Jango Fett. So, here's how they all look with each other. I love the K2SO. That's really cool. And these things, they're silly, they're kind of goofy, but I just find them like irresistible. I really do. I really don't know what else to say about this other than, they're just kind of fun. They're just fun, stupid little things, and I'm gonna have to say I recommend them. How about you, Jim?
Yeah.
Great. Moving on. I shall create a grand clone army of Jin Ursos for the Republic. So, next one up is Jin Urso, and Jin Urso, and Jin Urso, and Jin Urso, and Jin Urso.
Now she's
So, we have a lovely dust-covered box with a Jin Urso right there, and some gobbledygook, some artwork. Number 22. Ugh. And Sergeant Jin Urso from the Jeddah scene. And, not that anyone cares. It's right there in 3 different languages, and nonsense, and more nonsense. So, let's open this thing up, shall we? And here we are, everyone's favorite shelf warmer, Jin Urso, out of the package. And looking at her, she is a little bit shorter than some of the other Jin Urso figures. She comes in this drab jacket and drab pants. Actually, the pants are kind of nicely detailed, I have to say. But, they're still kind of drab in my opinion. Actually, I
thought you were going to shoot herself.
Nah, it's not going to work. Nah. Actually, out of the package, this isn't such a bad figure. It's just there's so many of her on the shelves that I can totally understand why people kind of left her there. She's got the little scarf thing. Can I take this off? This might be part of her head.
You'll either take it off or decapitate her.
Well, I have 5 of them, so cool. All right, so I can take her scarf off. This actually is not a bad figure. It's got a cool little pistol. Kind of reminds me of like an old Western revolver, kind of. Oh, she's got the double knee bend. She's got like a shin bend. So her
for all that shin bending action.
Yeah. So basically, she has broken bones.
She's very, very flexible. Scarily so.
Not bad, actually.
Jesus Christ, looks like something out of a horror movie.
Something like
ready to play a game.
This isn't bad. I know I'm joking about the whole clone army thing, but Jin Urso's not really bad. It's just she does look pretty boring. The colors are not very interesting. As earlier, what we were talking about with Lando Calrissian for Han Solo Star Wars story, how he's so colorful and stands out. Jin Urso really just doesn't stand out. But, she can do all sorts of dynamic poses. She can stand pretty well, to her credit. Which, that's great, because not every 6-inch Black Series figure can stand very well. And that does kind of suck. Just comparing her real quick.
Holy shit, he's huge.
Yeah, that First Order Stormtrooper is a pretty tall order.
Pretty tall First Order.
Pretty tall First Order. Captain Phasma is even just bigger than she is.
But she can't stand, so it's okay.
Yeah, see, Captain Phasma does have some stability issues, but it's a rough idea. So Jin Urso is definitely tiny compared to some of her
counterparts.
Thank you, counterparts. But you know what? Now that I've got her in hand, I have to say, just not bad. I mean, certainly worth the 3 cents that you're paying for. Moving on. And up next is the Star Wars 40th Anniversary Death Squad Commander. I did I was thinking of maybe keeping him in the package only because, just for nostalgic reasons. I mean, they're obviously doing the whole, they're doing the old Kenner logo. This is just like the Star Wars toys looked back in the 80s, obviously on the smaller scale, but this is what they did. I really like that, and I thought about keeping it like that, but I mean, I bought it already damaged, so I might just open it up for this, thing. So here we have the back, collect all the figures, which I'm not gonna do, but I might get some more of them.
I might get that Chewbacca. He looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm a big Chewbacca fan to begin with.
All right. Yeah. I might. I do kind of want the Rogue One Chewbacca. I mean, the Solo Star Wars movie Chewbacca, because I actually never got the other. I never actually got the other 6-inch version. But so, Death Squad Commander. Let's tear this guy open, okay?
I'm really reading Death Star Commander.
I keep calling him the Death Star Commander too. I just have this weird habit of saying, oh, there we go. Hey, wow, I actually removed it from the plastic with minimal muss and minimal fuss, so I might just hold on to the card after all. Alright, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
Too.
Now here we have the Death Squad Commander kind of in his little plastic carbonite. I'm just going to free him. This looks like a rebel gun. Is this a rebel gun?
I think it's whoever had the gun at the time. So they handed out the props.
Okay, whoever handed out the props. Hey, his helmet comes off.
Hey, he's got a nice haircut. Hey,
ladies,
he's
Alright, so, alright. Right out of the package, I just discovered this dude has a removable helmet. That is awesome, and he's he's a good-looking guy. He could, yeah, I guess.
I feel like people who command death squads,
People who command death squads should be aesthetically pleasing to the eye, because then while he's slaughtering, people, be like, well,
at least the last sight you saw was nice.
Yeah, thank you, Jim, for coming to the rescue on this one.
Your horrific death ended on a high note.
And here we have Death Squad Commander. He is clad all in black. He has his gun, which is either Rebel or Imperial. I don't really know. Got the Imperial officer's uniform, removable helmet, which I'm really having trouble with. And I would have to say a very nice face sculpt. This is actually a pretty cool face. There we go. Can you see it? Now you can.
Now look for him in the movie.
In theaters 40 years ago. And here we have the Death Squad Commander with a small Death Squad. And as you can see, he does scale in pretty well. I mean, he's part of the 6-inch, line. He actually might be a little bit shorter than the Death Troopers. Maybe around the same height as the Stormtrooper, and obviously way shorter than K2SO, or, whatever. I would say he looks pretty cool. I mean, yeah, I'm actually kind of happy I got him. I had my reservations, and I don't have them anymore. And last but not least, we have Admiral Akbar and
Officer Do.
Officer Do. That's French. First order officer. This guy. That's Admiral Akbar. You know what? Screw it. Yeah, Officer Do. Sure, why the hell not? I mean, who the F is this guy?
I'm sure he has a name.
Okay, so we have, Admiral Akbar as he appeared in his final appearance in The Last Jedi, and I guess Officer Do, whoever the hell. I don't even remember him in the movie. We saw the movie last night, and I don't, whatever. So, notice right here, this lovely seal, because we won't be seeing it for much longer. It is an official Toys R Us exclusive. This has been sitting on the shelves collecting dust since November of 2017, and really these things are not moving. Toys R Us has already discounted them to like $20 a piece. Considering the fact that the normal 6-inch figures are $20 a piece, you're getting Admiral Akbar and a freebie. So, no number. You know, the back here. You know, apparently Admiral Akbar is now a Grand Admiral, which is kind of cool. And Officer Do. He's just an officer of the military and unwavering allegiance, supreme leader.
So generic officer.
Generic officer, like really? Okay, that's stupid. Anyway, let's crack this guy open. And last but not least, we have Admiral Akbar and the First Order officer. And I'm really torn about Admiral Akbar here. I'm an Admiral Akbar fan, okay? Return of the Jedi, you know, it's a trap thing, you know, it's just he's an iconic character for that movie. I love Admiral Akbar, you know, he's one of the guys that helped take down the Empire. He was, you know, short, he wasn't featured all that much. Well, he was featured pretty well, but he was just a cool alien character. And I know he's prominent in the expanded universe novels. And I really, really love this alien sculpt. I love the eyes. Apparently his mouth opens and closes. So you really can just do, it's a trap! Our ships cannot repair firepower of that magnitude! You know, you can do that. You can do that with Admiral Akbar. Yay. No, but I think that's really cool that Admiral Akbar has an open and closed mouth. That's kind of nifty because when I saw him in the package, I see that and I'm like, wow, he just has just a gaping mouth. Like he's just like just constantly having that stupid look on his face.
Dumbfounded over his death.
Oh, that is probably a Jim. That is probably the look on his face when he was just sucked out into the vacuum of space.
Is that what the script calls for?
Is that what the script calls for? God damn it.
The script's a trap!
Yes, exactly. The script is a trap. So, he's got, you know, Admiral Akbar's got very tight waist articulation. Obviously, moving head, moving jaw, good range of motion there. You know, elbows, swivels, wrist swivel. He holds his gun pretty well, even though the hand clearly isn't touching the trigger. He does hold it well, you know. I find it very interesting how Admiral Akbar has this very fish head, these very fish arms and fins, and like a carapace almost. And then he's got like just human boots. He's just human boots. He's wearing pants. He's got shoes that fit him, when obviously no human clothing can really fit his upper half. But no, he's got boots. He's got boots.
Well, the resistance was just low on supplies.
Yeah.
They had to wear what they had.
So is he uncomfortable? Like, maybe he's like walking around in these things like, you know, my feet hurt. That's why I'm always angry. I don't know. Is he always angry? I don't know that much about Admiral Akbar.
He's always angry.
I would imagine he is always angry because
I mean, he wasn't like, God damn, it's a trap.
God damn it, it's a trap. It's a trap. So anyway, comes with his gun. The gun is nice. You know what? Really, there's only one thing I do not like about this Admiral Akbar, and that is everything that is not fish. Like, that is such a boring outfit. That I don't even know what color this is. Is this like green?
It's greenish.
Yeah. It's like this weird green, grayish color. The pants. I mean,
Looks close to what Jin Urso's wearing, not quite the same.
It's close. Yes, exactly. Jin Urso.
Wow, they're wearing almost exactly the same.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Here's Jin Urso and Admiral Akbar. They apparently shop at the same place.
That's why Akbar is opening up for the hug.
Yes. But no, I mean, it's just... I'm an Admiral Akbar fan, as I said. I would prefer a 6-inch black figure to be the Admiral Akbar from Return of the Jedi. It was just a cleaner outfit. It looked better. This, it just looks drab and boring. I am not a fan of this design. It actually, I mean, just a few more shades, tailor a little bit different. It's not that much different from the First Order uniform. I mean, obviously there are differences, but it's boring. It's boring, just like Jyn Erso's costume is boring. So I'm, as much as I like Admiral Akbar, as much as I'm happy I have an Admiral Akbar in my 6-inch Black Series collection, I am not a fan of the Resistance outfit that he is wearing. So there is that. Now we're moving on to our First Order officer, and Admiral Akbar is drunk. See, it's those human boots that he's wearing. I'm fairly certain his feet have got to be very similar to those goddamn flipper hands of his. So he is probably extremely uncomfortable. He fell over himself because he cannot walk in those ridiculous human boots. From a Mon Calamari perspective, he probably feels like a goddamn idiot wearing those boots. Moving on, back to this stoic fellow. So here we have the First Order officer. What is his rank? I want to know, like, I mean, obviously he's got the lapel things, whatever they are, but what's his rank in the First Order? Is he a captain? Is he, I mean, obviously I doubt he's higher ranked than General Hux, and why isn't he General Hux? Maybe he should be General Hux. Maybe Admiral Akbar and General Hux should have been part of the 2-pack. That would have been cool. I mean, but no, just Admiral Akbar and random guy who I don't even know if he was even in the movie.
He was just some random officer in the background.
Yeah, just some random officer. He should have at least been General Hux, or maybe even Captain Kennedy on board that dreadnought. You know, at least then we could have had the dead officers pack. You know, we could have had the dead Admiral Akbar and the dead, Captain Kennedy.
Isn't that so? Come get your dead guys.
It would have. I would have been more sold on, to be honest. So anyway, now I'm done bitching about our random First Order officer of
I don't know if
unknown rank.
Quite have the same ranks we have. I mean, after a while, you just go up to Supreme Leader.
Yeah. I think even Snoke is considered like a praetor or something, but whatever. So we have the standard articulation. We have the head moving. Oh, shiza! We have removable hat, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this! Look at this bad boy. Oh, it even has a nice little First Order symbol. Oh! There we go. So yeah, this hat comes off. We have a very clean-cut, shaved head. Looks like he's a little thin back there, but whatever. Head just. What a face! What a very stoic face. Like.
Well, wouldn't you be if you had to wear that all day long?
Probably. You know who he almost looks like? He almost looks like a guy we used to work with. Jim and me used to work at a lovely little establishment, and this guy looks like George. I'm getting a George vibe.
I don't know.
Oh, come on, look at him. Imagine him, first off, he looks stuffy, uptight, and unapproachable. All you need is, a spray bottle and a cleaning rag in his hand, and this guy is George.
All you need is from doing this. Hey, guys.
All he needs is to be tapping people on the back, like, hey, buddy, how are you? How you doing, fella? Okay, that's good. How's your mom doing?
That's
All
why
right?
George never watches this.
Yeah, George, if you are watching this, I am sorry, but he does remind me of you. Um, anyway, so we have a cool removable cap. Back to the thing. Waist movement, okay. Alright, that works.
Just like
Shoulder,
George.
just like George. George did this all the time. That was his thing. Elbows. That worked. No, well, 90 degrees, nice socketed thing. Socketed hinge, I don't know what it's called.
So he can shake his fist at people in anger.
Damn you!
Rebel scum!
The legs are really stiff, but the hip skirts are kind of in the way. But looks like looking at double jointed knees, ankle tilt, no shin swivel, which I guess Jenna is the only one that has that little abnormality. But I have to say, other than Admiral Akbar being the only alien in this little pack that we've just discussed, I noticed, I cannot help but notice that one of the secondary unknown themes is removable hat day. So, now we can just trade. Now this guy can wear that, and this guy can... everyone's falling down. This guy can wear that. Not well, but he can wear it. We'll give this guy this. There we go. There we go. Everyone looks pretty now. There we go. Okay. I can work with that. And you know what? I am just gonna... go that extra mile. I'm gonna go that extra mile. There we go. There, everyone gets a hat now.
Maybe Vader should wear the scarf.
There we go. Everyone gets a hat. And then put Darth Vader there. You know what? Yes. Darth Vader can get the scarf. Yes.
I don't know if it'll fit around those little chin piece though.
Oh, we'll make it fit. That's not the problem.
We have to break every figure scarf together.
We'll make it fit. He'll just... That works. That works for me.
That's how he hides from the Emperor when he doesn't want to talk to him. Where's Lord Vader?
Actually,
haven't seen him.
This Vader does not stand well, actually. There we go. I'm not gonna fight him. There we go. This guy. Okay, so everyone gets a hat now. Removable hat day. Beautiful. Okay, so I think that wraps up.
I feel like that should be something that they do on like one special officer, one officer who has like especially good reports that week. He gets to wear the mask.
He gets to wear the mask.
Good job, Commander. You killed 45 rebels. Take my mask.
There we go. Look at this. Look at that. That works. I've never considered that before. And then we can just do that.
Well, you still gotta keep the uniform.
Yeah, of course. There we go. Look at that. That is perfect. That is... Mwah. And here we have the two Grand Admirals of Star Wars that we know of, or that we have toy versions of now. Akbar, obviously, and that's Grand Admiral Thrawn, which I just had to do a little bit of a picture with those two. Figure other than Vader and Snoke that I might have. I mean, these are like the highest ranking guys, And so yeah, just to get a quick comparison. Furthermore, we got the First Order. Got the First Order guy, the officer of unknown rank. We have the Imperial Death Star, Death Squad commander. Again, we have Jyn Erso. Just for giggles, let's put in Supreme Leader Snoke, Smoky Smoke.
Just out of the shower.
Just out of the shower, he's in his bathrobe. And, just to compare it to other toys, other collectors, I have the I have the gold Zeo Ranger right here. Hold on. I have the gold Zeo Ranger right here, so just so you have a rough idea where he might fit in with other figures. Not that necessarily we should do crossovers, but I enjoy good crossover, so, SJ, SH Figure Arts, Chun-Li. So, there's a rough idea of how tall everyone stands with each other, and, you know what, I would actually say that does kind of wrap everything up here right now. Well, I think that pretty much wraps up May the 4th be with you on the 8th. I had fun. How about you, Jim?
I know I did.
Alright, well, I'm JimClassic, and you've been watching Geekin' It. Hi friends, thanks again for watching my video. I've got a friend who could really use some assistance with her budding career and college funds. Genevieve started a GoFundMe page because she is in need of getting supplies for her passion of aerial acrobatics. She needs these supplies in order to perform the amazing aerial stunts that she does. Not only has she been performing her acrobatics, but she was recently accepted to SANCA, Seattle's pre-preparatory circus program. This is what she really wants to do with her life, and she does need some help. Even if it's just a few dollars, it'll help. Even if you can't donate, then please share the link, which is below in the description page. She really is a great person, and she does deserve this assistance. Thanks again, and have a good one.